My name is Shehu.
Who?
Shehu.
Okay.
I'm the executive youth governor of Niger State. And the name of the name of my party is People's Progressive Party.
People Progressive Party. That's PPP.
PPP. My ambition is solely on the need to build a credible, effective, efficient, and a credible and responsible Nigeria that will aid all effort in restoring the dignity and unity of this country. And my core value is to look into the issue that are eating up this country, like corruption, insecurity, gender balancing, and unemployment. So if you're talking about the insecurity of this country, we have been facing with a lot of it, e.g. from the north, Borno, Niger, my state, Katsina, and some of the northern countries, and some of the northern states in my area there. So if I'm made the president of this country, I will address these matters by giving the power to those governors that will issue out the relevant authority that will tackle those menaces. And the corruption that is happening today, though it's not a constitutional, but corruption has made the law of this country, which every top personnel is saying it as a thing of the day. If made the mandate of this country, I will make sure that the rate that the country is in today on corruption will have to go down drastically. And on unemployment, the rate is getting up to 80% by now. And if I'm made the president, I will make sure that the youth, which are not given the relevant chances to come and be in the chances of changing the narrative of this unemployment issue, because most of them are out of school. Some of them are even seeing it so difficult to be in the school. Once they are out of the school, no job for them to even start. Mostly the innovation and technology country is the thing of the day today. No any government employment in this country. So if I'm made the president of this country, I will try my best to see that I made a channel that the government is giving the forum that each year, each youth, every state, at least a youth, not less than 100, is given unemployment in the government system. And to talk about gender balancing, I know the country is trying by giving the female 35% in government participation. So as a female and an aspiring female president, if I become the president of this country, I will make sure that those female in the political arena are given a proper care, proper chance to come and exhibit their knowledge, not seeing them only as the women leaders, or seeing them as the personal assistants, or seeing them as the aide, but for them to own important offices. I know the government is trying, but if the law is changed by giving them those relevant importance and making them more important in the society, I believe the narrative will change by making them like not equally, but giving them the relevance, attention they desire. And on the security system, I want to say something that is happening now, because most of the employment that is given to the security personnel, some of them are not thoroughly checked. For instance, if because of the unemployment system happening all over the country, most of the youth that are being in the system of the security, some of them are not going there because they have the passion or the zeal to be there. Some of them are going there because of the rate of the unemployment, because they have nothing doing, and most of them are going there because most of their people are the one taking them, forcing them to go and be in the forces, which is why the passion to safeguard this country is not there. I will make sure that those that are in need of the security job will be given the job. and those that are in need of the employment in the government space will be given that, and I will make sure that everybody that is it should be in the hospital sector will go to the hospital sector. Those that will go to like the teaching sector will go to the teaching sector. Because of the rate of the unemployment, that is why so many things are being jumped. So many people are forced to go and be in an employment that is not in their passion. Mostly they will not put that zeal and interest in discharging their job. So if I'm made the president, I will make sure that the dignity, unity of this country is restored by God's grace.
Thank you very much.
My name is Rahman, shehu. I'm from Niger State, under the PPP party.
From where in Niger?
I'm from Tafa.
Ah, okay. You are no paper trail?
No, I'm Hausa.
Okay. Thank you very much. Why I'm asking you that is because I understand that as a governor of Niger State, there are two things in Niger State which you mentioned, but I'm not really convinced. First, the insecurity. You know, there is an insecurity in Niger State. Second, the educational sector in Niger State is very, very poor. If elected as the president, please discuss first on the educational sector. How do you intend improving the educational sector? And two, the insecurity. Because I know as a governor, you don't have the federal power.
Yes.
You understand? But
I should discuss that.
Yes,
if I'm
please.
made the governor.
Yes, please. If elected as the president.
Okay. And if I'm made the governor of Niger State, if I'm made the president of Nigeria, first on the education, in 1999, during the Obasanjo era, he introduced the universal basic education, which we believe it should be free education. Which nowadays so many people have corrupted the system. They have corrupted the system by making it a not free and fair system again, by making it a pay thing of a day. So if I made the president of that initiative, I'm going to introduce it. Every child from every family, if you are starting a primary school, from nursery to primary 6, it's going to be free if I'm made the president of this country. And in doing that, we'll have so many people that will be in the school system, and the educational system will have a redress. And I will look on the teachers' welfare. Those are the things that are being negligence to them, because they are not being taken care of, they are not being properly paid, and they are not even given a proper grooming. So if I'm made the president, I will make sure that before you become a teacher, or before you can come into the classroom, you must have the proper qualification to be able to be a qualified teacher.
And insecurity under 10 seconds, how do you intend tackling? Do you intend working with the local vigilantes?
Yes. This is the #1 point call we are having in the society today.
And in terms of gender balancing, how many percentage do you intend giving the women the opportunities to do that?
So I'll try by giving them 45%.
Thank you for being sincere. Thank you very much. Any question relating to that? All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rahman,
shehu.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We like your presentation, composure. Please keep it up.
Thank you so much.